Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons. It's warm, but not as warm as it has been. Welcome back to cheese. That's not the Wario is the end of the shake, the milkshake dimension. Yes, please, it's too warm for thoughts. So, in the last episode we beat the first boss. Now we're going to World 3 because I don't understand the concept of linear time. Time is a cube. Time is a tool you can put on the wall and wear it on your wrist. The past is far behind us. The future is plagiarists. Anyway, so I enjoy World 3 on the whole, but especially, well, actually, there's a level much later. Like the main draw of World 3 is not this, but. Perfect disguise, yep, I mean, you entirely fooled me. I like this level as well, partly because it reminds me of World 2 of Clone Wars Dream Champ Tournament, and of course I have fond memories of that game because of the verses I did with a very, 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 very good friend of mine. Infer from that what you will. Legs. Anyway, the train levels, because there are more than one, plural, the train levels in this game, I recall, are very well designed. It's just not the main draw of World 3, it's just amongst its weaponry of quality stuff. Now, I've already forgotten, the Steam event in the previous room, was that optional because this is supposed to be a tutorial that you can booty bop those in order to make a progress? Oh, we have jam friends and fire jets and everything's painful. And the graphic of that crank turning on the heaty peaty poop. Oh no. Hang on, the fact that, okay, first of all, everything's sad, but the crank turning on the heat jet, that, first of all, that's like a single PNG just rotating in place. But it reminds me of I forgot, of the Great House Escape. Well, it's not, like, it was a whole mini franchise of Flash games from back in the day. Because I'm a very strong proponent of just, like, Flash games in general, of like, the puzzle variety, including I was always the strongest proponent of either puzzle Flash games and click escape Flash games. And, like, the great insert room here escape was one of those, and it had a very distinct, very kind of grungy art style. And I should explain, I suppose. Basically, it's like an escape room, but in the form of an SWF file instead of an actual place that you spend money to visit. And just the Great House Escape, which was split up into, like, the Great Bathroom Escape, the Great Bedroom Escape, etc., etc., and it culminated in, like, a series finale called the Great House Escape, which combined all of the rooms into a single house. And it was just, it sort of got a bit Ghostbusters-y, but it was just generally a fun experience for all involved, and I was involved. Well, I wasn't involved in the production of it, but I was involved in the playing of it, and it was a good, I recommend it, is the bottom line here. And the problem is, the website where I used to play a lot of these, like, games, kind of isn't like, they don't pay to maintain it anymore. So there are, like, I used to play a lot, and it sounds like I'm going to be sponsored here. I'm not. Hashtag not spawn. But I used to play on a website called andcon.com, and they don't pay to maintain their domain anymore. So there are a couple of Flash games that literally don't run, like, that they're, like, not soft locked, but, like, hard-coded to only work if it detects that it's being played on Andcon. And because Andcon doesn't, like, work anymore, ow. That genuinely made me jump. I thought I could make it and I didn't because bouncy floaty times. The website doesn't, like, acknowledge itself anymore, so there are a load of games that are on there that don't work anymore because it doesn't... Oh, we'll have to come back to here later. The website doesn't work, which is a shame because there's a lot of good games on there. And I've since discovered Armor games, like, a lot of games from... Oh dear, you're a friend. You need to stop existing, sir. Like, a lot of Armor Games' games were also on Andcon, and I only recently discovered the Armor Games website. So... Cheesy pastries? Cheesy... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not trying to make any sense, so let's go with cheesy... Okay, genuine thought. Are there any pastries that are naturally cheesy? I mean, that's a fair reaction to nearly being hit in the face by a cannonball. Now, I'm trying to think if there's some way of getting through there. I'm going to give it another go, but I want to almost say that maybe at the fold of this level, there's some way of... Wow. Oh, you just had to do the crouch slide thing. I am foo. I am foo, that's all. For some reason, I thought maybe at the fall of this level, that somehow stops all the fire jets, but thinking about it, maybe not. Okay, we need to play ball. We need to achieve the end of ball. You've clearly never heard me make that reference before. You may have done it, depends how long you've been with this channel. And I've been with this channel ever since it started. I'm like the ultimate hipster bridge, except that's a Minecraft thing. I've been with this channel since it began, so clearly there's no one more Tess than, well, Tess. You know what, this isn't even funny. This coconut shit isn't funny. I can't really follow that up with anything, just because, like, Silver Gunner. Well, it looks like Silver Gunner, but the second, well, the L is actually a lowercase I. Anyway, Wario, go into the tube so that we can plump through the train. And by through the train, I mean over the train. You know, it's like dancing under the ladder, except you're over the ladder, and the ladder is a train. Yes, give me some money. Like, I'm wondering, should I go for the money? Should I go for the time? Should I go for both? What is the truth? I want to at least do one level properly here, where, you know, I do the back passage as well as the front passage, which sounds like some sort of strange euphemism for inappropriate sexual intricacies. No, I'm gonna get it. I saw this diamond ages ago. I'm going to grab it. I think I saw that diamond. So we've lost the time, but what we've lost into... Ah, this is the diamond I was thinking of. Yeet! Okay, that's one thing that I wanted to test as well. Good, I'm glad. I was going to say, if I went to all that trouble and that wasn't good enough to get me the mission, then I would have been very sad. But I did want to check if doing that belly slide could actually bring Wario to a stop. I felt like it could, so that's what I need to know for the two missions where I'm... Well, the two levels where I'm missing gems... I cannot get any terminology right today! The two levels where I'm missing treasures in World 1. That's what I needed to know. And it should have come to me naturally, because I'm a dumb floof. I could come back and do those missions on my own time like that. I could do quite easily and happily, because I know there's a certain audience member who really wants to see me 100% this game, and no, I'm going to go for the treasures. I'm not going to go for the missions. I'm going to go for the secret levels, though, because that same friend I was talking to on Discord the other day, just to reaffirm, like, I asked her, tell me in a spoiler-free way how to, not how to, but, like, what the deal is with the secret levels, because I knew roughly how they worked, I just wanted to be reminded. Also, we have conveyor belts, and I believe that box would have crushed this money and rendered it all completely useless, so have cares when doing physics geometries. And that just, it defies all physics, every single one, every single physic ever. Now, I would say I'm not entirely sure what constitutes touching a fossil, because surely we're standing on one right now, but I believe there are obvious fossil blocks later down the line, so I don't know. Again, like, there are these really context-sensitive missions that I appreciate, but at the same time, I don't want to do, oh, we need to burn, baby, burn, disco trousers. I appreciate the context sensitivity of some of these missions. I just don't want to dance with nobody but shoes. Cold bacon in the streets of Wandsworth. I have listened to songs by Mør. She's Danish, not to be confused with Mo something else who's Norwegian. There are so many artists. I mean, I don't really need to finish that thought. There are so many artists in the world. Just be glad that you live in the current world where there are so many music. Okay. That sure was an egg. I don't really understand what that puzzle was, to be completely honest. Like, was there meant to be a time limit to me shooting the bomb? Is there some other meta puzzle in there that I'm just not seriousing? What even is the 50,000? Okay. So, clearly the levels here are a bit of a step up in terms of... Ah, those are the fossils! But, can't... I'm gonna need to get a friend. I need to carry a friend up there to hit that switch. I'm gonna try, because, you know, context-sensitive missions, but... Oh, no, wait. I can't carry you up, unless... Are you gonna land again? No? Okay. I think I know what I need to do. I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna obsess over these context-sensitive missions, because clearly, if you're not going after that... No, Wario, you fucked it. Okay, fine. Because clearly the thing to do is to, like, land on one of these and then jump on top and, like, do that. And it's just sad. It made me fail the mission because I didn't want to do a fancy flub-dub time. Okay, so there is nothing of value back here. I just wanted to establish just in case there were flavors. Hey. So, as I was trying to say, and I feel as though I've said a lot of things in this Let's Play that I've not really got around to finishing saying, like, I have a load of incomplete thoughts, and that applies to Spyro 3 that's going on at the moment as well. I blame the weather, but I like that each level does have the occasional, well, not every level, but I'm not going to break through those later. I love how there are context-sensitive missions that, like, don't touch any fossils. That could only apply to this stage, or maybe a small number of others, I'm not entirely sure. But, hang on. Okay. I had to do the thing again, but this time succeeds. There we go. I did wonder if I was too late on the draw, but no. Can I have a treasure, please? May I have some whip, please? It's a fossilized drumstick. Or, that's not that kind of drumstick. I'm not funny. I like that there are levels that have missions that relate to that level in such a way that, like, there are generic missions like don't get hurt, finish in a certain time, and money. But I like that they're not all that, is what I'm basically wanting to say. You drill boob, you don't get to exist. You're not real. Nothing's real. I don't believe in existence. Ultimate nihilism. Nothing was ever real. You know, there is no such thing as reality. Nothing is truly real. Once upon a time, there will have been children, but nowadays, not anymore. I'm too hot to think. I didn't think... Oh, look, there are Haniwa in the walls, things that Gyroid's based on. Now, can I charge jump this? No. Okay, I will need to be right back. That was a very good noise. I'm just thinking, if I throw just right here... No, okay. I thought maybe I could throw that enemy up and it would hit the block from substantially below. Thank you. Don't fall! I need you up here! I don't know what prompted that. Well, I mean, I do, because everything is sad, but... I mean, why did I sound like an old-timey phone? Is basically my thought. Stop being real. You're not real. You don't get to exist. You're made of pie. I'm not even fond of pie. Like, first of all, unrelated question, but, like, why do Americans think that apple pie is quintessentially American? Because, like, it's not. It really isn't. Don't worry about it, Oh, this is what it was in preparation for. What it was in preparation H for. Well, if I bring the bomb to, like, there... and then do a groundy poundy. Too soon! Please don't be permanently screwy. Oh, it's automated now. Okay. I think I salvaged that. I salvaged the shit out of that monkey. Golden bucket. Choo-choo. We've already done the train level, Tess. Shut your nose. Lose your nose in a quote that I can't complete because it's from a not-safe-for-work source. Raw sauce, no ketchup. Okay, that's gonna sound worse than it is. It's from that Tom Scar video where he and his camera crew looked at porn magazines, which, as a Brit, I have also... Oh. Like, I've seen them on shelves without seeing what they contain, and I share in his morbid curiosity as to what the fresh, fuddly, funky hell those are even about, because I agree it's sort of disgusting. That doesn't mean we can't still be curious as, like, it's morbid curiosity, you know, the same reason that everyone stops and stares if there's death to be seen. You know, like if someone crashes their car, you're like, ooh, car. Ooh, death. So it's like that. I know, we've got all the treasures, but we're still, like, 20,000 away from the money goal, and I do wonder if, like, how strict that is, like, how much, like, what's the maximum number of coins in this level, or what's the maximum value of all the money in this level, so I know if I'm screwed by ignoring some of the money that I... When you shake bags, the money kind of goes everywhere, and it's just not a fun time for anyone involved. Also, what's the TikTok? It is 155. We'll see what can be managed. For the moment, we're just gonna do some on-the-fly dentistry. Oh, what's down here? I want to know. It's probably not anything that's worthwhile at all. I don't follow. So we're down here now. Is there going to be something that makes it worthwhile down here? Because this is a very substantial detour. Wario. You fuck nipple. Like, we're going substantially out of our way here. So that says to me that there's probably... Like, this seems like another level where it's sort of choose between the time or the money, which is probably the case most of the time anyway, but we have time to play with. Because, like, as a child, I was always super paranoid about how much time you get in timed missions, and like, I feel as though, first of all, I feel as though we're doing a bit of a wrong here. Like, I should have, yeah, this bothers me, because, like, this was the only way down here, so I don't know how you're supposed to, well, we got that, so, sure. Now, is that enough to, hey, you know what, I would bitch about the amount of time, but you know what, we got the money mission, and that's the thing we need for progress, so, whatever. Also, yeah, you can sort of spam jump to get through crevices and cracks like that, even against a conveyor belt, but it's not a flawless strategy, it won't always work. Anyway, I've always been, like, super worried of, like, time limit levels, to the point that as a child, like, the levels in Sonic Adventure 2 that naturally came with a time limit, I would hand off to my father, like, it took me the longest to play those levels by myself out of all of them. I can play them all now, it's just, as a child, those ones I learned to play last, because I was worried that maybe 10 minutes won't be enough to complete White Jungle. Spoilers, that's like a 2.5 minute level. So, yeah, games always give you more time than you need, apart from, like, when it's trying to sort of sell you on, oh, look, it's super hyper hard mode. Now, 17 minutes, that's before cutting. Now that I have solidified the trick about belly sliding to stop, kind of want to give these another go. So, I'll see you when I see what happens at the end of the other. It's too warm to think. You see what I'm trying to do? Screen wipe. Go. I hesitated and jumped at a bad time, so no, I still didn't get it. This is gonna be my white fucking whale, isn't it? Well, I'm gonna keep coming back, and I'm going to keep trying, but I just wanted to have this screen up just to declare, look, I got some more money, because this has been weirdly fruitful for grinding. Like, that's not even, like, I think I could probably buy at least 2 more continents now, but that's not gonna stop me from fucking trying this level again. So, once again, I'll cut to the results screen if I fail, and I'll show me getting the treasure, I'll show you me getting the treasure if I succeed. Let's go. Oh yeah, I did that right for once. Okay, well, I'll cut back in just to show that, because, hey, look, I've been ignoring all the other money so far, because I didn't think this would be a particularly noteworthy run, but hey, I got coin. Yum, what a wonderful kind of plum, where we can learn to work and dumb and get along with each other. There we go, that's how we stop on this platform, that's how we make cheese biscuits in this neck of the woods. Again with the baked goods that incorporate cheese. Also, you'll notice that I lost a bit of health. Like, literally, there was... Oh, that's mean. Like, look, I was on track to get the achievement for not running into the water, and because I got that treasure, that automatically locks me out of getting the... that's cruel. That's unbelievable. There's one of those inflatable enemies earlier in the stage where I bumped into it when I should have jumped on top of it because, I don't know, it stopped in a place that I wasn't expecting, and I took a single half-hearted damage, and that was enough to lock me out of all 3 missions because I was going for 1 treasure. Well, whatever. I got it, so I achieved that much, and I will take that, and I will own it. So you know what? This episode was actually fairly productive because we got 2 levels blind. I'm doing this, like, basically blind, by the way, because I haven't played this game for years, apart from for this Let's Play. So I've not done any practice, so the fact that I've got 2 levels perfect in terms of treasures on my first run, and they're in World 3, I'll own that quite happily and gladly. We got 1 of my white whales. We'll come back for the second one at some point. I promise. But hey, look, we got a love key from Danganronpa V3. I don't know what they do, but I've been told about them. Yum, be your own Cupid. Well, what if I want to ruin my own damn day? Dinosaur meat. I've never tried. Almost sounds like a... That sounds like the tagline to a furry porno, come to think of it. And you know what? That might also. I don't even know. Giant hunk of gold. Is it bothering people I'm not reading these out loud because I'm reading them in my head and... I love the... I love the... Hotter. Keep going. No, that's too hard. Nando's. It's Nando's. And perfect disguise. So yeah, we're doing it, like, we're totally bossing World 2 right now, and I'm happy with that. So... On that happy note, apart from stages 20%, treasure 20%, missions 4%, other than that, I'm happy with my progress, so I have been, and will continue to be, tessellating Hexagons. In the next episode, we're going to head to level 3 called It's All Mine. Kind of boring, as I recall, but just you wait till we get to that 5-star level. If that's what I think it is, and there's no reason why it shouldn't be, we're going to have a fantastic time. So, see you then for that, which will probably be the next episode after all, but you'll have to check back and see me You have to watch next episode to find out. So please do give that a holly jolly good try. I'll just shut up now.